Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm Tina.
I'm Priscilla.
And we're the Sensei Sisters. Today I wanted to be real with you and just confess to you something that happened this weekend. Since Priscilla and I started Sensei Sisters, we've been talking to you about how you should take care of you and make yourself a priority. And all of a sudden, Sunday afternoon, it hit me like a ton of bricks that I keep saying it and she keeps saying it and she's doing it, but I'm just talking the talk and not walking the walk, if you know what I mean. I have been encouraging everybody else to take care of themselves, and I've not been taking care of myself. Since my son passed away last year, I gained 25 pounds. 25 pounds. That's horrible. And I know that I can't be too hard on myself about that. I get that. But I kept saying, well, eventually I'll fix this. And it's time to fix it. And so I got off my butt and I texted my favorite coach. You want to take a guess who that was?
It was me. Well, I was so excited when Tina texted me because we've been talking about stuff, you know, I've been telling her some of the stuff I'm learning. About 3 months ago, it was May, the end of May, I've been a Zumba instructor for 7 years, okay? And I had lost a lot of weight. I had lost over 50 pounds within the first few years that I was teaching. And that was great and all, but then I got past the age of 40 and stuff changes. And
really?
Yeah, and I was struggling and I thought I was doing everything right. And I said, what is wrong with me? Why, you know, I had put weight back on and more weight and my hormones were all out of whack and I didn't feel good. And I was teaching, you know, 5 classes a week and for adults and then a kids class, and I was like, why do I feel bad? Why am I gaining weight? And I knew I needed help. Sometimes it's hard to ask for help and say, okay, come on. And so I had to give myself a kick in the butt and say, okay, I need to do something different. And that's when I appealed to someone I know named Lauren, who is really awesome. And she is a Beachbody coach. And she started teaching me what I needed to do to make these changes, and I've learned so much from her, and she's teaching me how to be a coach, and it's been an amazing thing. I've been working hard, doing all the things, and trying to push myself, but not killing myself and not overdoing it, like being as practical as I can. And I've lost about 12 pounds and several inches in different places, and it's really exciting. And I want to do that for other people. So obviously for my sister, I'm really, really happy to do that.
And
for
her brother-in-law, because he joined
brother-in-law.
in. He couldn't let me do it without him.
He came along for the ride.
Yeah.
But so my goal right now is I started during this month. And before the end of this year, I want to help 100 people. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to involve Beachbody, but I want to help 100 people get on their health and fitness journey or make new progress or do, you know, wherever you're at. So if you have some desire to work on your fitness or your nutrition, I can help you. I'm going to put a link down below it's called Priscilla's Transformation Tribe Teaser, where there's tons of information on there already.
It's free too.
And it's free. And there will be information on there about Beachbody. If you have curiosity, if you just want to lurk on there and kind of creep around and see what's up, you can do that. I'm not going to pester anybody. But if you get on there and become a member of that, I will count you as one of my 100. Okay. So, but the one thing we wanted to talk about today was, remember last week we were talking about obstacles and the things that get in the way of your goals. And one of those areas that we talked about that gets in the way of our goals is the stuff that's up here where we're telling ourselves, oh, I'm too tired, or I have too much to do. It's our own concept of what is holding us back. And sometimes we need to get rid of those things. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's hard to feel a certain way.
Right.
And so then what we need to do is change the way we feel. How do we do that, Tina?
Well, so one of the things that for me was difficult to get started with the diet, or to get started with a lifestyle change, I should say, was that I was so depressed. I still am. You know, I'm not like in a depression, but you know, grief is a I won't say the word, but grief is tough, you know? It's
It's a bad
really,
word.
really a horrible thing. And so that's where I found myself. I found myself so grief-stricken that even though everybody else thinks, oh, she's doing great, behind the scenes, I was falling apart and still am somewhat, thanks to God for counseling. But I kept saying, I don't feel it. I just don't feel it. I don't care how I look. And so I've always said to my students, whenever I'm teaching self-growth or anything, you have to act yourself into a feeling. It's a great expression by Jerome Bruner. He says you are more likely to act yourself into a feeling than to feel yourself into an action. And so for me, I had to get rid of the raunchy feeling I had, and the only way to do it was to just start. And so Sunday afternoon, when I had that revelation, I guess I should mention it was right after I weighed myself. I texted Priscilla and said, I'm doing this. I'm just so determined to get healthy again. And so you'll be able to watch my progress and hold me accountable. And we'll keep you posted. But in the meantime, act yourself into a feeling. Whatever it is that you're putting off, just start doing it, because you will find that the feeling follows. Just start doing it. Just do it like Nike
Just do
says.
it. Or Shia LaBeouf. Do it. Okay.
But as we always say, you have to make yourself a priority.
Yep. Take care of you.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.